Hey guys, welcome to English class. I bet you don't even remember being in these books, right? But today you're going to need your language book. Okay, God's gift of language. We're on page 14. Some of you guys might have page 13 and you're saying, Miss Jessica, we never did that. And that's fine because I don't think other people have that page. Sometimes people rip out their pages, okay? So, we don't want to get confused, but everyone should have page 14. There should be no reason why you don't, okay? This is a review page, and you're like, but Miss Jessica, we haven't been doing much, so how are we going to review? Well, we're going to work together, okay? Okay, some of the things that we want to review today is, this is on your paper. Look at your paper. Look at page 14. What are your proofreading marks for capitalize? Like if you see a word, let's say that I write my name Jessica, and you're like, oh, Miss Jessica, you know you need to have a mayuscula. You know you need to have a capital letter there. What do? I do 3 lines, right? That tells me to go back and fix it, okay? Well, what if I want to insert something, like I forgot to insert a comma? What do I use? I use my little triangle. And then I put my comma right there, right? What do I have to do if I have to delete something? Like what if I had 3 extra S's? What do I do to delete it? You do your cool little squiggly, right? And what if I had to make one letter lowercase? What do I need to do? I need to cross it out and put LC, lowercase. Okay? So now we know that we need to do that. Let's do some proofreading, okay? I'm going to take this away so we don't get confused. Okay, let's look at think C. It says, look at the instructions, put your finger on the instructions. Correct each run-together sentence by adding an introductory word. Okay, we're going to be using this introductory word after. Guys, introductory word means that it goes in the beginning of the sentence. You need to decide what word has sentido at the beginning of the sentence, okay? You have after and you have because. After means what in Spanish? Después. Okay, don't say antes, it's después. What's because? ¿Por qué? Okay? Okay, so here we go. Then it says, look at the instructions. Use proofreader marks to mark lowercase, delete the connecting words, and insert a comma. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do the first one with you, and then see if you can do the other ones by yourself. Okay, here we go. We made dinner and then we took it to our new neighbors. Is there a problem with that sentence? No, it's a good sentence, okay? But we can even make it better. What word do you think would go better here? After we made dinner? Well, first of all, let's delete the connecting words. Step number 1, delete the connecting words. What are your connecting words? What are the 2 words that connect the first sentence and the second sentence inside this whole sentence? And then, okay? So let's delete and then. Boom. Okay? So now let's try it. Okay, when we delete and then, automatically we need to put a comma somewhere. Where do you think we need to put that comma? Right before it, so after dinner. Ooh, we're getting good. Okay, here we go. So let's see. After we made dinner, we took it to our new neighbors. Does that have sentido? Raise your hand if it has sentido. Yeah. Okay, let's see this one. Because we made dinner, we took it to our new neighbors. Does that have sentido? Raise your hand if it does. Yeah, but which one do you think is better? I'm going to say after is better. Okay, so I'm going to insert the word here, after. So now we only have one more thing to correct. Does anybody know what it is? One more thing to correct. The capital W. If we have a word in front now, we can't have a capital W, so we need to make it lowercase. And there we go. After we made dinner, we took it to our new neighbors. What's neighbors in Spanish? Vecinos. Okay, vecinos. Entonces, dice que en español, después de hacer la cena, cocinar la cena, lo llevamos a nuestros vecinos nuevos, right? Basically. Okay? Well, go ahead and try number 2. I'm not going to do it with you, but I'm going to give you the pasos. Look at number 2. Put your finger on it. I studied my spelling list diligently, diligentemente. And so I made a good grade on my test. Step number 1. Delete the 2 connecting words. Go ahead and do it. Delete the 2 connecting words. Step number 2. Put a comma right before where those connecting words were. Remember, here were my connecting words, and then I put a comma right before it, which was after dinner. So step 1, delete your connecting words. Step 2, put a comma in front of where they were. Okay, now let's decide the introductory word. Let's try after. After I studied my spelling list diligently, I made a good grade on my test. Does that have sentido? Let's try the other one. Because I studied my spelling list diligently, I made a good grade on my test. Does that have sentido? So you get to pick whatever one you want. And then last step, look at the word I. Does it need to be lowercase? The word I in the beginning of the sentence, because now you have because there. Does that have to be lowercase? No, I is never lowercase. So that was a trampa. Let's look at number 3. My grandparents live in Maine, and so I went to visit them last summer. Delete your connecting words. Put a comma. Let's decide our word. After my grandparents live in Maine, I went to visit them last summer. Or, because my grandparents live in Maine, I went to visit them last summer. You guys decide. And then decide there is a word that needs to be lowercase. Go ahead and write it down. Okay, let's do think D. Ready for think D? Let's read the instructions while I write the sentence on the board. Okay, 1 second, let me write the sentence. Mr. Lund collected our tests, and then we lined up for music class. Okay, let's see what the instructions say. Correct each run together sentence. Remember, run together sentence means that like 2 sentences come together as one with some connecting words. Okay. Correct each run together sentence by using proofreader's marks to delete the connecting words. Mark capitalization and insert punctuation. Ready? Let's do it. Mr. Lund collected our test, and then we lined up for music class. What are your introductory words to delete? Yell it to me. And then. Good. Now, this time we're not going to put a comma. They want you to put a period. Where are you going to put that period? The punto. We're going to make 2 sentences now. Mr. Lund collected our test. We lined up for a music class. Where do we put our punto? After test. Very good, okay? Mr. Lund collected our test. We lined up for a music class. Now we have one word that needs to be capitalized. Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me. We. Because now it's a new sentence. Mr. Lund collected our test. We lined up for a music class, right? I'm going to let you do number 2 and number 3 by yourself. Okay, let's look at Think E. This will make you remember some stuff. Let's look at Think E. It says use proofreader marks to insert commas where they are needed. Okay, I'm going to tell you how many commas you need in each sentence. You're going to decide where they go. Remember, this is how you insert a comma. Okay, let's look at the first one. Have you been to our nation's capital, Olivia? 1 comma, where does it go? Have you been, if you listen to where I pause, maybe you'll get it. Have you been to our nation's capital, Olivia? Number 2, listen carefully. There's 2 commas. Gather around the campfire, everyone, and we will toast marshmallows. Gather around the campfire, everyone, and we will toast marshmallows. Number 3, 2 commas. Yes, Grandma, I would be glad to help you. Yes, Grandma, I would be glad to help you. Number 4, 1 comma. No, we do not have to have enough snow to make a snowman. No, we do not have enough snow to make a snowman. And number 5, 1 comma. Your cousin Jacob is coming for a visit, Mason. Your cousin Jacob is coming for a visit, Mason. Okay, now look, write F. Find the answer to the riddle by rearranging the words in the box. So all you have to do is reordenar, put them, they're mezclados. See those words in the box? Pack, forgot, he, his, to, trunk. Okay? All you have to do is find out how the sentence is going to have sentido and write it correctly. It says hint. The first word is already capitalized. So the first word of the sentence has to be dun 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 dun, he, because it's the one that has the capital. So go ahead and try to make a sentence out of those words. You got to use all the words. Read the sentence afterward and make sure it has sentido. Okay? I'm proud of you guys. If you have any questions, you know I'm here to help you. Have a great day.